last week around the globe. Friends, let's find out what important things happened worldwide in the past week. Number 1. What would you do if your country's president asked you to take a break during work hours just to have sex? Would you say, "Oh wow, absolutely not"? Indeed, Russian President Vladimir Putin recently suggested that Russian citizens take time off work to have sex to help boost the country's dwindling population. Russia may be the largest country in the world geographically, but its population is only about 140 million. Experts estimate that within 70 years, Russia's population could shrink by 25-50%. Why is Russia's population declining? Back in 2015, its fertility rate was about 1.8, but by 2019, it had dropped to 1.5, even before COVID-19 and the war in Ukraine. After those events, the decline accelerated due to higher death rates, shorter lifespans, and the war itself making many feel unsafe, prompting them to migrate elsewhere. In fact, because of the Russia-Ukraine war alone, over 1 million people have left Russia for other countries in just the last 2 years. In an effort to find a solution, Putin made this rather unusual suggestion. Number 2. These days, social platforms have a huge influence on people's lives. For many, likes, followers, and comments are part of their daily routine. Some work hard to prove themselves online, while others do bizarre things like eating grass just to gain more followers. However, there's someone who didn't do any of that nonsense and simply set up his social platforms, left them as they were, and ended up with 1 billion followers. He became the first person in history to achieve 1 billion followers. Do you know who it is? It's the Portuguese football player Cristiano Ronaldo. He has earned such massive support today thanks to many years of hard, dedicated work. Number 3. A man from China worked 104 straight days without taking a single day off. The result? Tragically, he died. His name was Avoba, a 30-year-old Chinese painter who took on a big painting contract last February. From the day he started, he painted continuously. On May 25th, he suddenly fell ill. After tests, doctors said continuous inhalation of paint fumes caused a severe lung infection. Avoba ultimately passed away while still undergoing treatment. According to Chinese labor law, one should only work 8 hours a day, totaling 44 hours a week. The court recently ruled that the employer who violated these regulations must pay Avoba's family 4.7 million in compensation, plus 1,400 USD for the mental stress Avoba endured during those 104 days. Friends, working hard for your family's well-being is not wrong at all, but do not neglect your health in the process. After all, your family values you being there with them more than the money you earn. Number 4. 3,000 pagers exploded simultaneously. You might wonder, who even uses pagers these days? The Israeli intelligence agency Mossad launched an Operation Pager. Hezbollah in Lebanon used pagers so their plans wouldn't be easily hacked or tracked by Israeli intelligence. Once Mossad discovered this, they started investigating where Hezbollah was getting so many pagers. Turns out they were ordering them from Taiwan. About 70% of the world's semiconductor chips are manufactured in Taiwan. A Taiwanese company made 3,000 AP 924 model pagers for Lebanon. Those pagers were genuinely manufactured, but on their journey from the company to Lebanon, Mossad agents managed to insert tiny detonators, just 2 ounces of explosive, inside each pager. Because the quantity was so small, it didn't show up on any scanner. Mossad waited 6 months without triggering anything, then at the right moment, sent a barrage of back-to-back messages to all those pagers simultaneously. Normally, when a pager gets a message, it beeps twice. But these pagers started beeping continuously due to the flood of incoming messages, causing the batteries to overheat and ignite the detonators, leading to a massive blast. It was a well-planned Mossad attack on Lebanon. The irony? Pagers and walkie-talkies were invented by Alfred J. Gross, who was Jewish. So, in a twist, they tried to use Jewish technology against Jews, and it backfired. Another little detail is that around 60% of Taiwan's investments come from Israel. Friends, would you believe that reading just one most interesting story could change a person's entire life? If you read that one story to your children, they will learn all the values they need in life. Do you believe that? No matter what problem you are experiencing or might face in the future, if you read just one story, you'll find a solution. Would you believe that? Yes, it's possible. Only with the greatest epic ever told in the history of mankind, the Mahabharata. The story is 100 times more spectacular than any super hit movie. That's a challenge. The complete Mahabharata, written in Vikram Aditya's words, is available in 2 volumes, both in print and as an ebook, on Amazon and 43 other online stores. This book is available in 54 languages worldwide. I've provided the links in the description below this video. Order it right away, because this isn't just a book, it's a library of wisdom for your life. Number 5. A new device was recently invented for people whose bodies and organs no longer function properly. All they need to do is think, and a digital assistant interprets those thoughts and carries out tasks for them. An American brain-computer interface company called Synchron created a brain implant that was placed in the blood vessel of a 64-year-old man named Mark, whose bodily functions had almost completely stopped. According to the company, the implant picks up Mark's thoughts, enabling him to click icons on an Amazon Fire tablet and give commands to Alexa purely through his mind. He can initiate video calls, listen to music, watch videos, turn lights and fans on or off, shop online, and have ebooks read aloud. Everything just by thinking the command, which the implant sends to Alexa. Mark said he felt as though the independence he had lost came back, because now he can manage things around him and enjoy entertainment as he wishes. The company added that it's great to see other firms, including Elon Musk's Neuralink, also designing brain implants. Number 6. Elon Musk's SpaceX has made history yet again. They successfully carried out the world's first private spacewalk. As part of the Polaris Dawn mission, 4 people went into space, and one of them exited the capsule to perform a spacewalk. That person, Jared Isaacman, became the first non-professional astronaut ever to conduct a spacewalk, creating a new milestone. Most countries fear even thinking about such missions, especially without NASA's involvement. But Elon Musk's main goal is to send humans to Mars. He says this is just the first step. Whenever you feel low in life, just take a quick look at Elon Musk's life story. You'll instantly feel re-energized. Number 7. Sue Ellen Carey, a Brazilian influencer, made headlines last year when she married herself in London. She declared that relationships are nothing but trash. However, in the 12 months since her self-marriage, she found it incredibly stressful to handle being both her own wife and her own husband every single day. She sought couples therapy by herself, yet still couldn't overcome the stress. Exhausted, she decided to divorce herself and is now searching for a new husband. It's the pinnacle of absurdity. Number 8. Sunita Williams, who originally went up for just 8 days of work in space, and Butch Wilmore ended up stuck in space for 282 days due to a technical error. Everyone knows this story. But after 9 long months, they safely returned to Earth once again on Elon Musk's SpaceX Crew Dragon. During those 9 months, Sunita Williams participated in numerous educational conferences. She also earned a rare record. She conducted 9 spacewalks, totaling 62 hours and 6 minutes, and achieved the record for spending 322 days in space, making her the woman who has stayed in space the longest. However, Butch Wilmore didn't share the same fortune, because there are other male astronauts who have spent more days in space than he did. Friends, let's meet again next Monday evening at 5 p.m. In the meantime, don't forget to order my Mahabharata book right away. It's available on Amazon and 43 other online stores in both print and ebook forms, and has been translated into 54 languages worldwide. I've provided the links in the description below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do so now. Until then, take care. Bye.